Hi guys, this is Jashwant. I don't know if my audio is, you can hear my voice or not, but today we are going to learn CSS Grid mostly by following a YouTube video from Free Code Camp YouTube channel. Okay, we are live. That's good. Okay, we are live. That's good. Yeah. So, 1 second. So this is the YouTube video that I'm going to follow, and this is where I'm going to write the code. So I'm using VS Code. This is my HTML boilerplate, but this is the default HTML boilerplate. So first thing, what I've understood is there are two things in Grid, because Grid is a capital B. That's a very good start. Grid is a two-dimensional No, I don't even know the spelling dimension. I know it's happening now because I haven't slept. I need sleep, and it's 1 AM. I think I will do it until low because I don't have any work in the morning. It is a two-dimensional layout, so you can control how you can do things horizontally and also vertically. We will see what that is, what it means in a little while. So this is, I have this feature where I can see my live preview. So if I just change things here, we can see it here. So let me just move this to the bottom, and let me bring this. Yeah, okay, that is good. That is the benefit of having a live preview. Let me say. We are good here. So the tutorial I followed, it says so the 6 layers, so that it's a two-dimensional, so you control the columns and the rows. Columns define how many vertical things you have, and row define how many horizontal things you have. So this is our folder. I have to create a new file here. Let me see where I am now. I'm in learning Grid. I just see index.html, so I'll create a new file. To create a file, you can use touch style.css. So we have style.css here, nothing there. Let's just say we want the P to be, we want the color of P to be red. We have to link this. So this is how you can link. If you control click, if it goes to that file. So to link, you have to use the keyword link, not the keyword. What is this? If we double click, we will get something here. Come on, man. Let's go to the MDN reference. Link, external resource link, HTML element. Yeah, it's an HTML element. Let's go back. So we have linked it. Now if we go back to our website, yeah, you can see the P is working. That means the style sheet is linked. Style sheet is linked properly. Now let's get back here. Now this is the P. No, we want to design a layout which is similar to it. The background is pretty much yellow. There are 6 divs, so let's do that. So first thing, the body has a background color of this looks fine. Let's see if that works. Why is this happening? I want this to be here. Yeah, it looks good. Now what we will do, we will get rid of this, and we need 6 divs. Yeah, we got all the 6 divs. Okay. The first div, read. Dot. Let's add one class. Div dot class. What is a class? We got all of them. So let's say the. So I was just trying to create all the divs without doing much work. Let's name them 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them have a different class names. We can add some element to it. We have to wrap all these things in something. Wrap with div. Control Shift P. Or is it Shift P? That's how you can do it. So these are the things that we have. We have created 6 divs. First thing, we have to make sure the parent is display grid. So we have to tell the wrapper class how many divs and how many rows and columns that we want. So you do it by saying grid template columns. Grid template columns. Let's say we want 2 columns, auto and auto, and grid template rows. We want auto, auto, auto. That means you want 2 columns which are
here, for example, you can see that we have a completely different.
See, when they say the columns are vertical things, this he said 2, that means you have 2. If he is defining, you can define how many you want and what is the size of them and all that things. So column L is vertical, so these are vertical. Other than that, they are horizontal. So we have that. We are saying everything is auto. I don't know if it's the right or best way to do it or not, but I'm just doing that anyway. Let's go. Let's try to add some content here. Okay, we also have to design some styling for things. I want to do different colors. Let's see if we can do it or not. It will have all. 1 will have 1, 2 will have 2, 3 will have 3, 4 will have 4, 5 will have 5, 6 will have 6. That's good. Now let's go back to styles. First thing is we have to style everything. 1. What do we want 1 to have styles for? The background color will be this will work fine. So let's copy this, paste it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 18, 4, 18 is 4, 5, 18 is 4, 5, 6, yeah. Now let's change one after the another. It's 2, it's 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Okay, let's change the colors. The good thing is, if you are staying in this, if you don't move this and if you just change the colors, you will get something on the same brightness level, contrast level. I don't know what the specific terminology is, but they stay nearly the same. They look not identical, but they will not be very different. These two look very close. Let's change it. Okay, don't think we can make everything look unique. Yeah, so this is what we have now. Let's see front end what we have. See, this is, you said, did we say 2 columns? There are 2 columns and only 2 rows. Wait, I'm getting confused. 1, 2, there are 2 columns but 3 rows. Yeah, 2 columns and 3 rows. No. So see, I've become so rustic. What? Okay, I cannot add comment like that. I have to be what? Does it start with an exclamation? Oh, I can do this. Okay, that is still fine. Define the vertical items. This is good. I'm getting a better understanding of things. But what we can do is we can make every div have a size. Can we do that? No, I shouldn't do that. Every box has a size. This should help a little. Or I can say every div that is inside of every div that is inside of wrapper should have a padding of 40 pixels. Did I say that? I think I did say it. CSS combinators. I always have a hard time remembering how everything works. Descendant combinator. So there have to be several things in this. See. Descendant selector, typically represented by a single space. Character combines two selectors such that elements matched by second selector are selected if they have an ancestor parents type. Element matching the first. Selectors that utilize the descendant combinators called descendant selectors. Body article P. This is a descendant selector. Descendant means inside that. All the childs. In this example, we are matching P element present inside an element with a class of what? No, we are also selecting article, right? Aren't we not selecting it? Oh, this is an example, but this is not the following thing. Interactive editor. Div class, there is a div with a class box, and inside that there is one text which is text in box, in dot box, text which is not in dot box. So this div starts here and ends here. So this is a descendant set. Child combinator is placed between two selectors. It matches only when the child match. It matches only those elements matched by the selector, second selector. For example, to select a P, elements that are direct children of article. So if article has a P, then everything will be whatever that you want it to be. In this example, we have an unordered list. Ordered UL inside nested inside of which is an ordered list. I am using child combinator to select child combinator to select only li elements which are direct child of ul elements and given. Okay, if you remove the descendants of the child, so UI li elements linked list which are direct descendant which are inside UL. This is the CSS class. Now this is the styling that we added. So if this happens, do this. So we have to see there are two LIs. This is one LI linked list. This is another which has numbers in it. So any LI that is immediate descendant of UL it matches only those elements which match. For example, to select descendant elements further down the hierarchy don't match. So if they have to be immediate but not inside something which are inside something. So that is like if is P directly inside article, is Li directly inside UL. That's what we are looking for. Is this directly? Oh, what you can do is you can make this look better. Let me draw something. See, this makes better sense if things were like this. UL Li, like we are saying if we what the fuck, So this is an UL element, is a parent. If the li is immediately inside, you can see this structure, right? If the element is immediately inside, that's what it means. Okay, yes, let's get back to our tutorial. So okay, we have to change the color of 5. It looks the same. Where is 5? Let's go to 5 and change this color. There is no blue. It's too blue. God. Okay, this is what we have. Now we have the fonts. We understood a little. Now there is an option called grid gap. So we have to go here in this. The parent, we have to define things in parent. Grid gap 10 pixels would do, I guess. It looks so good. Also wanted to do something, add some border radius to this. Some smooth borders. It's more. They look good now. Yeah, they look good. Okay, I think we're doing fine here. So that's what I learned until now, which is like 7 minutes out of 1 hour course, which is very bad. Okay, we are going to watch this together.
Columns 1, 2.
Yeah, what we can do is, now these are like very much rigid, right? Everything is auto. What we can do is, we'll make the first one bigger. We don't know if it's bigger or not. We're making them fixed, so we can see some structure to it. Okay, let's go. No, not this. Sorry. So what we have done is, we made the column. These are the vertical things. Columns are the vertical things. Every first vertical thing will be 100 pixels, and the second one we don't care how much it is. It will take the remaining height. So these are the vertical things, right? So the first vertical thing is this, and the second vertical thing is whatever the space that is left. If we go to the horizontal things, we're saying you take 200, you take 300, whatever the space is, that's what you do in the middle. This is probably 100, this is probably 320, and this is whatever the place that it has left. 200, 300. Yeah, this is 200 and this is 320. This is the place. So let me show you something very interesting. If I select the inspector, I try to look at, no, okay, not this. If I go on and select the inspector element, you can see the actual grid that we have put there. You can see that whatever the highlight is, that's exactly how grid works, and things like you can understand everything by seeing this. So this is the actual grid structure. The pink horizontal lines, the gap is highlighted by the dashed lines to it. So if you see this, that means your website you are using grid, and this is how you can see it. Like a layout is actually grid, or someone is just using some very good CSS or a bad CSS. When grid can do it, then why do it normally? Just let the grid do its job. So this is yeah, columns are the vertical things, and rows are the horizontal things, and these are like how many you want. You type that many. You can also say you want 3 horizontal things, and middle one will just take whatever the place that it has left. So that's template columns and template rows. Let's watch the remaining video.
3 rows. 1, 2, 3. The 2 first rows are 50 pixels tall, over the third one is
Maybe
200.
let's do this too. What do we have? We have piece inside, wrapper inside it. What we have? We have a wrapper, we have a div, so that we have a P. I think this is the case for everything. That's the problem. I want the font size to be 32 pixels. Something is happening. P font is 320 pixels. Oh, because this is nothing. This is nothing, right? So we have to wrap this thing in P. I wish there is an option to wrap things here. It's not there. Okay, let's I've done this a lot before, but let's do it anyway. Java Iqbal. Okay. I have to wrap this. I don't know how I can wrap this. Normally what I do is take Ctrl Shift P, wrap with abbreviation. That works. That's good. This is the easiest thing. I think my typing speed is fast enough. I can just do this instead of like, okay, I have this. We have to grab this thing too. Okay, now just say this and let's open this. Now we have things done very well. 24 should do. Yeah, it should do. The first ones are very, the 3 things. What are 3 things here? 3 things are this. The first one is very small. 1 second. The 2 things. These are the 2 things. Now we'll have square layout somewhere. These are squares. This is square. This one is 1. So we have this. Okay, I think this is it for today. I'm tired. I don't like to do things half-hearted or something. Something is just hanging there in the middle. So this is the grid classes for today. Classes, as I'm teaching something. Stupid me. See, they're like very good. Oh, I like this. Okay. Thanks a lot if you're watching this. Just leave me a comment. No one is going to watch this. Bye, take care, good night.